Hey everybody, it's me, Jared Guynes, and today I have an unboxing and review of the new Nerf Zombie Strike Alternator. This is a blaster that costs $14.99. You can find it on Amazon.com. You can find it at Target and other retailers around. But this is a little Zombie Strike pistol that has a cool gimmick in that it has 3 different firing modes. So I can't wait to unbox and show you this, this blaster here. But before I do, let's just take a look at it here in the box. It comes with, what is this, 12 rounds, which I like that. I like that. Why? Because it's much more than you need. So sometimes we unbox blasters and they've got, 6 darts. They've got 4 darts. They have just enough to fill it up. Here's a blaster that, sort of inexplicably comes with a lot more darts. It comes with 12 of these Zombie Strike darts. Also, somebody told me once that on every box of Zombie Strike you can find a secret slice of pizza hidden in the artwork. So if you look here on the back, there is the secret slice of pizza. And that's a cool little Easter egg from the guys at Hasbro in the Zombie Strike division, is that they always incorporate that into the artwork. So without any further ado, let's open up the Alternator box and take a look at what you got. So included in the box is the Alternator blaster and 12 darts. There are no instructions. You're just gonna have to figure it out on your own. All right, so this out of the box, before we even put any darts in it, let's just talk about, once again, how cool this looks. All the detail there, they want this to look like some kids that are, living in a scrapyard, got a bunch of stuff together and made this blaster. So we've got like a socket wrench, you've got some wire there, we've got some screws, and it's like a bicycle chain or something that they've used, some different gear cogs. So a lot of these design elements that you're seeing here on the Zombie Strike blaster here in the mold are based on actual real life items, whether it's like the metal screws and nuts and stuff like that. The little bicycle chain, just a great touch. So little details like that are always a treat with Zombie Strike. So I want to go ahead and just load in 6 darts, and so you could put 3 in the bottom, 2 in the middle, and 1 in the top. So this is cool because this is the very first time ever that Nerf has created a blaster that you can manually select the fire type. So we have single shot, double shot, and a triple shot. And just going down like that, this is cool. This is cool. So let's go ahead and fire it and check out and see what it does. Okay, so we're gonna start off here in single shot mode, and there is no safety grip on this, so you can fire this left hand, you can fire it right hand, it doesn't really matter. You're not getting any sort of push plungers or anything like that. Also, there's no sort of rails or anything like that for any sort of accessories. This is just like you're gonna get it. And you're gonna pull to prime, and here in the single fire mode, you'll see I'm gonna fire right over here at the wall. It fires one nice and as expected. Now you just manually switch up here to the number 2 mode, and again, now it fires both of those at the same time. And finally, you can go up here to number 3 mode. And look at the little details here. These look like screws. They even have the threads there. So cool. So we're gonna take this number 3 mode. We got it primed, pull it back, and same thing. We're getting all 3. So unlike the Shell Strike, which I did in another video, which is pretty much 3 every time unless you manually remove darts from it, here you can put 6 in, and you could select if you want to do 1, 2, or 3. So if you want to do a single shot, you can keep pulling this back and loading this thing and firing it and loading it like that. This is a cool little springer for that. Now if you wanted to fire 2, same thing. You could just load 1 in the top and 1 in the bottom and pull it back, and it's going to fire 2. And now each time I'm doing this, I'm noticing just right here in my hand, it fires a little less velocity. And you got to imagine the one blaster can only move so much air through that pipe. So whenever you're pushing all that force into 1 dart, it's going to go the furthest, 2 half as far, and 3 a third as far. So obviously you're going to get more spread, medium spread, and a single shot, but you're trading off velocity to fire off more ammo at the same time. Hey guys, we're going to try to chrono test the Zombie Strike Alternator. Let's see how hard it can shoot. That one didn't register. We're going to try again. Hold on. Might not be quite enough light out here. We're going to try one more time. One more time. We're going to just try. We're going to try. Okay, well, the thing about doing chrono testing is you need to do it in the correct lighting conditions, and you know, I have a life that prevents me from doing things at the right time. So let's just pretend that we know the number. Let's just make it up together in our heads. Okay, so final thoughts. This is a neat blaster. I'm sorry I couldn't get the exact chrono numbers, but like we talked about earlier, just make them up. Make them up. Just make a number. That's the number. Just kidding. It's probably going to be somewhere between 60 and 75. No way to know exactly. But this is just a little budget blaster, you know, a little $15 blaster, but it really is an alternator, and that is super cool. Being able to have, you know, the discrepancy to go between 1, 2, or 3 shots all in one blaster is cool. Also, you always gotta love springers because they don't take batteries, and honestly, if you're a kid, you have this in your, you know, your wall, your big toy box, your big box of Nerf. The batteries run out. They get dead, or they run out, they run low. It becomes annoying getting a screwdriver, going to find more batteries. Sometimes you just want a blaster that's always ready to play with now, and that's what a Springer does. So for $14.99, you know, it's a little smidge on the higher side for the size of the blaster. This is a small blaster, but boy is it cool. It looks good. The deco is neat. The color scheme is great. The detailing is fantastic. It comes with 12 darts instead of 6, so it comes with twice as amount of darts as the blaster can hold, and it has a really funky selectable firing feature. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a recommendation. This is pretty cool. So what do you think about the 2020 Zombie Strike Alternator? I really want to know. Leave a comment below, and I'm going to try to read and respond to as many of them as I can. Also, I'm going to pick 2 lucky winners who are a subscriber on my channel and who have left a comment below to win one of these blasters, and I'll mail it to you. If I can't mail it to you, then I'll Venmo you the money for you to mail it to yourself. So sometimes it's just cheaper and easier for me to just give you $15 on PayPal or whatever. I can handle that as well. So let me know. I want to hook you guys up. Listen, I make these videos for you. This is non-monetized. I don't have a huge game in this where I want to make a lot of money off you guys. I'm not. There's no monetization on this channel. What I do want though is I want to get a lot of subscribers, and I have more than 50,000, so thank you, but I'd love to get 100,000, and I can't get there without your help. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Remember, if you do that and leave a comment, you could win a couple of alternators yourself. So let me know what you think. I'll see you again soon. Stay tuned for more cool videos coming right here to your YouTube newsfeed. And remember, as always, stay epic.